Well,
Oh,
some
hi
truth, I'm a
there!
living specimen.
Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Docs, episode 1. I have no idea. 6 something. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep. Joe, my co host, Anonymous Phil. Hello?
He's
Oh,
anonymous. He's not supposed to talk.
no, you can talk if you're anonymous.
You
And then
sure?
we have Tipsy Kyle.
Hello.
Alright,
I'm
let's.
actually sobering up right now, so.
Alright, let's roll the intro here. One of these is not like the other. There we go. It's that one.
Doc, your room's a mess.
It's always a mess.
Oh,
I think it got worse.
Oh, my room. It my room is worse than ever right now. It's
It looks bad.
oh, you should see the floor. It's atrocious. It's bad. It's yeah. Well, you start one project and then realize, oh, I need to be working on this other project, and then the weather goes bad, you get busy, so you can't finish the other project, and now you're having to work on a different project, a more different one that's due before the other ones, and so now you just have unfinished projects laying everywhere, and you're like, oh, I have like
Yeah.
I believe they call that scatterbrain.
Well, I started the coins because I didn't have anything to do, and then then I was like, oh, I guess it's time for me to start working on the script for this Rods from God video, and then I started working on that. And then it's like, oh shoot! Well, March might be a little busy, and I need to get this solar eclipse viewers built, so I started working on that. And then at the same time, I'm continuing to work on the Rods from God video because that's due next week. And I don't have, and it takes like an hour to edit 1 minute of footage. So, and there's many minutes of footage, so it's taking me a long time. It's not necessarily like what I'm doing is taking an hour. It's more of I have to sit there and wait for the editing software to decide, oh, yeah, that's what you wanted to do. I'm going to do that now. Because, when it processes the video at the end, it uses all 12, well, not all 12, but about 90% of my CPU. But when I'm editing, it only uses one core. I have a 12-core CPU. It uses one core. Exactly one core, because the largest percentage, like I see of utilization is like 8%. And so I'm like, so I have to sit there and watch it just struggle as I try and move a photo across the frame, and I'm like, oh my god, kill me, please. I need a better editing software, but, I know how this one works, and I don't, want to learn a new one right now. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But anyways, this always happens. It's been happening for like the last month, where it's like, hey, we need to discuss this thing, but I always forget the thing we need to discuss, and so we discuss a million other things, and so then we haven't discussed the big elephant in the room, which is why Kyle is here today, folks. That is our California trip. I was actually thinking about it today, more or less trying to decide if I'm a beach person or a mountain person, and if I want to move to one of those climates. But here we are.
And
I don't know. I have to go to the beach. I've never been to the beach. Granted, it's Northern California beach, so it's not, pristine beach, but, it's close enough.
Now,
So,
dream.
the question, I think the big question is, have we decided how we are getting there?
no.
So I think our two big ones are, or I guess three big ones are driving, renting, and driving. Probably out of the question because Phil doesn't want.
Well,
That's a lot of miles on the car.
yeah.
Renting would be easier, and dependent. I don't never heard of any car rental that charges by the mileage. They just charge you how many days. So we could rent and drive the full way, or we just fly there and do the rent a car from
Yeah. So
the airport.
So the renting the car option could potentially be the most expensive option
I think
in the short
either way,
run, but in the long run, it might be better for Phil's car.
I think we should rent. It's more of, do you want to rent out of Portland or rent out of Omaha or rent out of Lincoln?
Well, I mean, depends.
So
if we're driving there, we have to rent out of Lincoln and Omaha.
no. It's want to rent it out of Portland. That's the flying to Portland, rent a car
right.
there.
Well, yeah, you would have to do that.
Do you want to rent a car in Lincoln, or do you want to rent a car in Lincoln and do the trip like how we originally would have thought we would have used Phil's car?
Well, Phil, where do you stand? Has the math worked out in the favor of flying, or would it just be better just to stick with something simple and just drive?
Well, I haven't looked at prices.
Oh, I thought you did.
My friend,
like 2 months ago.
I have a friend who went to Portland. I guess not too recently, but her cost, I think, I wrote it down, but I think I threw it away. I think the cost for her plane ticket was like 100 something, like maybe 100, maybe less, and then they rented the rest of the time.
Right. Yeah, flying is actually.
They were only there for like a weekend.
It sounds like flying from Lincoln to Portland or Omaha, wherever, isn't actually as bad as it is for, as it would normally. It's about like flying across the country from LAX to JFK.
I think flying could definitely be good, and then just pick a good rental company, and then get the rental insurance, and then that stuff.
I mean, I would not want to. Normally on these trips, we just say YOLO.
You should check them. I need to call the, credit card company, because sometimes you can actually, car insurance. When you buy car insurance, sometimes on the back half, you're already paying rental insurance.
Oh, okay.
Well,
sometimes, not all car insurance works like that, but sometimes, and so I haven't called and made sure.
Well, you're the only person here that can do that.
Basically, you're just doubling up, which is nonsense. You don't need to do that.
Right. But like I said, you're the only person here that can do that, unfortunately. But anyways, like I was saying, though, I would be against flying. Flying just is more logistically challenging in the fact that, well, for one thing, what if our stuff doesn't make it there? What if our stuff gets lost in transit? Not that that happens very often. Or what happens if our flight gets canceled? Because that's happening more and more frequently.
Then you wait.
When Phil and I went to Orlando.
If it gets canceled, it gets canceled, then you wait till the next flight. That's how that works.
No, but because the way we do these trips, it always seems like we have to do it in this window. If we don't do it in this window, we're not going at all. That's what I'm getting.
We're not concerned about the new moon.
What?
We're not concerned about the moon.
I know. I can't reshift my vacation like you guys can. My summer's booked.
What I'm saying is, worst comes to worst, you come back a day later. That's Sunday.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about getting back. I'm just talking about going there. Like
then you get it there a day late, and it's a day less off
if
your
you
trip.
can get there at all. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's not a high likelihood. It's just a likelihood that could happen.
Yeah, and I'm saying if that happens, that's one less day on your trip.
I know.
That's all that happened. Yeah, and that's how you deal with it.
Now hold on here. Hold on here.
What?
So Are we gonna? So if we fly, are we doing the full 8 days then, or what are we
I don't
doing?
think it's necessary unless you have enough stuff to pack in a fully. I don't think it's necessary.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought when we planned to do this today, I figured you had more information. I figured you were like, oh yeah, here's the flights, here's this and that, here's the prices. I thought that was better planned out than this. I didn't realize that we're just sitting here going, I don't know, which defeats the purpose of doing this at all, because nobody knows anything.
Well, why is it all pinned on me? You can look up prices too. Don't act like I'm the only one that has to do it.
You're the one that wants to fly. You're the one that wants to fly the most. So it pinned on.
Yes,
you.
but you can still price check stuff.
I don't know. I hate freaking. I hate trying to navigate those websites. They're impossible.
You're not going to do it yourself.
I try and do. I don't. Are we flying out of LNK or where are we flying out of?
Whatever's cheaper.
LMK or Omaha.
That's how that works.
I don't know. I don't even know how to. And I hate these stupid websites because they just don't make any sense. Like, why can't I just look up a flight? I want to.
You can. No. You can't look up flights because they don't know. They give you estimate.
Well, yeah, because it's like I have to pick a flight carrier. Why can't I just pick? Like, why can't I just look up flights to Portland and then it pulls up all the flights to Portland? I typed in Portland. It said no results found.
You may not be looking on the right days.
I haven't even typed in days. I reached on the website. I just typed in Portland, and it went, I don't know what you're looking for. No results found.
What are you using? I use Google Flights, and that always gives me results.
I'm on the LNK website. Why would I have to go through a third party?
Because it's easier and sometimes cheaper that way.
Okay, but still, I should be able to look up information via the website. But I type in Portland, it just goes, I don't know what you want.
LNK.
Huh?
They may not fly out of LNK.
Well, then what's the Omaha airport? Epley. Yeah. That's the air. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No results found for Portland.
I found results. I don't know what to tell you.
This is why I hate looking up flights, because they just... What do you mean there's no... What do you mean? Search site. I should just be able to look up Portland. And it should just... Why doesn't it just pull that up? What idiot...
Well, you might need to be specific. Are you typing in Portland, state?
But it shouldn't... Why does it matter? If I was designing a website, if I were a company trying to sell flights to people, I would make it as easy as possible. Instead, they make it as complicated as possible. And it's like, why? There's no need. It should just be as simple as go to the website, type in Portland, Oregon. Boom! All the flights for Portland, Oregon for all the carriers for the next however long they can have these planned. It should just... Why is that not an option? Why is that not a thing? Why do I have to do this dance? Flight...
I prefer to use Google Flights.
Arrivals, departures... Great. I want to know flight number or city. Portland. I don't think Omaha has any flights to Portland.
They do.
Well, this says they don't. Because I'm looking... Oh, this is arriving... Why is this arrivals? I want all your flights. Give me flight... Airline information, trip planner. Okay, guess I go trip planner. Great. That doesn't say they fly to Portland. These are non-stop destinations, so we will have to do some jumping. Okay.
Well, yes, that is true. There is layovers.
How do
When
I
looked
figure
it up,
that
there was
out,
one
though?
layover. What?
How do I figure that out?
By going to Google Flights and looking that up.
What the? This is why this is so dumb. I should be able to do it all from. I should need a third party.
It's cheaper that way.
I know it's cheaper, but like it should just be. I should just be able to do it through one website, like through Omaha. Oh my god! I have to now. I have to pick a date. May, June. Okay, well, you don't want to fly out of Lincoln, so Omaha. What? Oh my god! Come on, are you looking up things too, or I gotta go back over here. Okay, June. When the hell are we going? We're going 15th. Returning the 22nd. Done. Search. Yeah, these prices are not conducive to a good experience. Yeah, it's going to be cheaper to drive. Because the cheapest round trip from United, you can fly straight from Orland there. Well, I guess there'll be one stop. I don't know. What does this mean? Oh, they stop in O'Hare. What? You fly to... Okay. So we'll leave at 3:27 p.m. Saturday. And we will arrive in Portland at 8:56 p.m. But the round trip will cost $451. If you want overbin access, that will cost more. $451 for just flights.
Yeah. But think about how many hotels you will skip out on. It's literally like 4
No,
days
because we're
of
going
driving.
the
You don't
same
have to
amount
do
of
it.
time.
What?
This is Saturday to Saturday. This is the same amount of time.
Why? Well, so what are you going to add to the schedule then?
Oh, okay. I didn't. What am I? This is the problem. What am I supposed to be looking up here? What days are we going? I don't know. You haven't told me anything.
I'm just saying I don't think there's any reason to spend more than 4 days based off our plan.
Okay, that's great. It's good to know that now. I didn't know that because nobody told me anything. But the problem is, hold on. This is gonna but the flights change thing though. That's the other issue now. Is the flights change things? Is it 4 days on not including flight days, or 4 days including flight days? So 2 days of doing something. Which is it?
Well, so I don't know. It depends what time the flights are.
Okay, well, Saturdays is in the afternoon. So Saturday is shot. So it'll have to be 4 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 19th. Done. $419. Okay. From Frontier, it will stop in Denver. What is my this is round trip. What day is this? It doesn't tell me what day this is. Henry Reid LAS. Airbus Henry Reid. Holy shit, you have to spend a day in the airport. Not that flight.
We're looking for simple.
Overnight layover. Holy shit, this would kill us. But what day is this? Is the return for Wednesday at 12:59 a.m. I need to look at a calendar. 12:59 a.m. Okay. That would be holy shit. Is that Wednesday? That's Wednesday morning, I'm assuming they're talking about. This would literally kill us. But it'd be Wednesday morning, so where's the calendar? I need a calendar. Calendar. June. So yeah, it'll be Wednesday morning. So that's only a 3-day trip. Unless we do the Frontier one, but this one's at night. You fly from Portland to Henry Reid International Airport, LAS. This is Las Vegas. It's a 16-hour layover. So you want to spend 16 hours in... Okay, so
16 hours in Vegas.
here's the two options. Well, okay, I either A, we go with this 16-hour layover, or I look up our Thursday. So it's because like we would have to. So basically we leave Saturday. I think I don't know. We leave Saturday. We get and then we spend the night. So then Sunday morning. So then it's Sunday to Wednesday, but by Wednesday night, we have to be back in Portland for a flight to back home. But we have to stop in Las Vegas for 16 hours. So then it'll be Thursday morning. Actually, it's Thursday night. And then we'll get back to Omaha at 9:52 the next day. So we'd have a whole day in Las Vegas. So you'd get a hotel at 1 a.m. You'd probably sleep till like 9 in the afternoon. And then you have a day in Vegas. Of course, now you have to rent another car. Unless you walk, but then, that walking from the airport sounds like a drag. So, that is an option. Comments, questions, concerns?
I don't know.
Phil?
Yeah.
Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Okay, I was hoping for more input.
So there's no straight flight from Portland to Omaha.
No.
No.
That sucks.
That's
there's
what
a
I was
straight
telling
flight-
you. That's
So
what I was trying
the
to tell
flight
you. It's all
goes
layovers.
Omaha to Denver to
There's
Portland, or
There's
there's.
all sorts of layovers. That's one of them.
I mean, is Frontier the cheapest one that you were
Yes.
going for? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Not like Southwest or Delta
Yes.
or United.
It'd be American Airlines otherwise. but they're $100 cheaper.
Let's do Spirit.
They're not an option. Alaska Airlines is, but they're one of the most expensive. Southwest is unavailable. Okay, back to the next day. The price goes up. So choose return to Omaha. Oh, right. Wait, what is... Okay. Portland International Airport, PDX. We go to Dallas. Okay. So... It's a Boeing 737. You guys want to die? The other one was Airbus. Anyways, okay. So there doesn't seem to be a morning. Oh, here's a morning flight, 6 a.m. Too much money. Why did we? I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh my god. Why does the back button just take me back? Oh god. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So if we do Thursday, there's a lot of we want oh my god, all the morning trips are the expensive ones. Great. 3:30 returning flights. There are no return flights. Great. Plus 1 day. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, so here are the two options. We either Okay, so here are the two options. You ready?
Yep.
So, either way, we're leaving. I think we're leaving Saturday night. Hold on, I didn't. This new round trip is different. What day? Saturday. Okay, so here's the first one. So the first one. Sorry, this is so... Okay, so, for our departing flight, we leave Epley at 9:37 a.m., June 15th. We arrive in Denver. Why is this a... Well, all right. We arrive in Denver at 10:15 a.m. Oh, fuck. We don't want this one. We don't want this one. But this was not the same time it was before. Why did this change? This United. This is the one. June. Oh, that's why it changed. Just because I changed the date of which we get back. Because that's the 22nd. But if we change it to Wednesday, our Saturday flight gets cucked. That's the issue. Oh. So what's our departing flight here? Okay, so problem. I mean, I guess I could just keep moving the dates around. Oh, I hate this. This is so... Okay, what if we do Wednesday to Sunday to 1, 2, 3, 4 to Friday? Oops, no, I want Wednesday, sorry. Nope, Sunday, please, thank you. Done. American Airlines. So, we depart Epley Sunday at 5:45 p.m. We spend an hour in O'Hare. We then arrive in Portland at 10:59 a.m. What does our trip home look like?
Wait, go over that again. We depart at 5:45 Omaha. We get to Omaha. We get to Chicago when?
Sorry, hold on. It's what the hell? Choose return to Omaha. Overnight layover. So we return Friday. Fuck, it's just as bad. Oh my god. This is why I hate flights. I hate them. I don't have the patience for this. There's so many, cuz like the problem is you select one flight. Oh, but that doesn't get you home. It's a one way. So then it's like I don't know how much I'm paying cuz now it's like there's this round trip and now it's like you leave it like there's not enough options. There just aren't enough options and it's like I want to die. I hate this. Phil, are you looking this up right?
We could always ask a travel agent.
Then you have to pay the travel agent. And they charge a lot. I think our best bet is this one. We leave June 15th. I think the Vegas one's the best one. We just get to spend a day in Vegas. I don't know. Might as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever at this point. I think this is the best option. So we leave Saturday at 3:55 p.m. Epley. We arrive in Dallas at 5:50 p.m. Yeah. It's a 3-hour layover pretty much in Dallas. We leave at 3:35 p.m. and arrive in Portland at 10:36 p.m. in Portland. Okay. Okay, now I need to go. Okay, great. Oh, great. Then you have to pay. Oh, and if we want to sit next to each other, we have to pay extra. We also then have to pay $60 for a checked bag.
This is Frontier.
This is American. This is there's so you could play around with this for hours. I mean literally hours, because if you change the date, it changes your flight. It completely changes everything. But then if you pick this date range, but then now my departing flight time is kind of shit, so I have to pick a different one. And it's like, what in the fuck?
Yep, I was fully aware of that. I just wanted you.
What?
That's why I have not done it.
Yeah,
That is exactly why I have not done anything, because I was fully aware of that. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that.
Oh, this isn't the Vegas one. What happened to the Vegas one? I have no idea what happened to the Vegas one. It's gone.
My whole plan was to basically wait until about a month out. Because sometimes, occasionally, prices can drop because they're trying to fill flights. They want to. They'd rather have a full flight, so they'll drop prices. If prices don't drop, then we rent.
Can we just drive? I'd rather.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said. You wait till a month out, if prices don't drop, then you drive.
Yeah, I honestly, even if the prices do drop, I'd rather just drive. I'll spend more. I don't care. It's just less headache. And it's about the journey, not necessarily. I love flying. I absolutely love it. The last time I flew, I absolutely loved it, and now I have audiobooks, so it'll make that really freaking easy. You just pop your earbuds in and freaking sit back. Provided my earbuds stay charged. It's the one problem not having USB-C. Not having plug-in headphones. Anyways.
So I guess what we can look at is, should we just go look at locations, or should we look at actually if we're going to rent, like, do we want to rent a car? Or do we rent
Well, if we drive, we have it planned out already.
We already have it all planned out. We've had it all planned out for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Oregon and California, do we plan out like side attractions to get to Oregon?
Yes.
It's literally planned out to the minute.
Yes, I have literally all planned out.
Yeah.
I guess
I can read it over for you if you want.
Yeah.
I guess.
I thought I had a copy of it somewhere.
I guess next, do we want to do a car, or should we do like a van?
Well, the problem is if
depends how much junk you feel you need to bring.
The other problem is if we're gonna rent, for one thing we need to like do this like far enough in advance to where we can pick what car we want. I would like to get something as fuel efficient or more fuel efficient as Phil's. Because I would rather, because if we rent a car, that's an expense. And if we can, but then if that car is worse than what Phil drives, it's just added expense.
Right.
That's completely unnecessary. If we were in Portland, if we were flying, I wouldn't really give two shits what we rented. We could rent a truck if we wanted to. It really, there's a lot of driving, but not as much, but nowhere near as much as, as it could be. Man, it's too bad open sauce tickets cost an arm and a leg. I would. The science YouTubers I watch. They hosted a convention last year, and they're doing it again. It's north of San Francisco. This year it's at the Cow Palace, which is actually, I think, in Northern California. Not super far North California, but like where we're going to be, but Northern California. And, you could just literally go there and just meet a bunch of YouTubers. And you walk around and like basically people bring in exhibits, so they show off their crazy inventions they've made. So there's battle bots, I don't remember what there was from the previous year, but there was all kinds of stuff, people, just really cool stuff. Like we would have a great
all over the world, or is it like an expo, or what is this?
It's literally. Anybody who watches these YouTubers can go.
It's like a convention, but for science YouTubers.
Yeah, it's a convention for people. So it's hosted by science YouTubers. Hosted by science YouTubers, displaying not always. There are some science YouTubers doing displays, like Cody's Lab. He had an exhibit last year. But, there are other people who aren't YouTubers that just have really cool stuff they want to show off. And then And then people can go and look at these things. You know, you can learn about some YouTubers you didn't even know existed, or you can be like, hey, that's a really cool thing, you know, somebody built. I think there was a Smash Brothers tournament last year. Somebody just said, I want to bring a projector and a Nintendo Switch to play Smash Bros. And they were like, okay, only one of these. Because they hadn't really decided what they wanted to do last year when they made up the convention idea. It's what VidCon pretty much used to be, and so they're doing their own. I don't know what happened to the Frontier. Oh, that's because this has... Oh, that's why. Because it's Thursday. Right. So... Right. Yeah. Honest to God... I really like... I think we'll have a great time. We'll get to drive more of I-80. Isn't that sound exciting? I will say, though, renting a car will be nice, because then all of us will be able to drive.
So we do agree on the time frame, right? The 14th to the 23rd?
Yes. I believe so.
Then I'll put that time off slip then, and if we agree on that, whatever you put in the chat.
I took the 14th. Why did we switch back? Well, no, sorry. 15th through the 23rd. Sorry.
Yeah.
I took the 14th off. Because I always do. Well, I didn't last year, but this year I did. Gives me an extra day just to fuck around. But yeah.
You can say fuck.
Oh, yeah, we can swear on this. I don't give two shits anymore. Names, no, but swearing, it's too much work to remove swears. Especially when these things are 40 minutes long. I don't even know what the hell we discussed. Wow, okay. No, Phil, were you going to share the thing, or what were you doing?
Oh, I suppose.
Oh, otherwise we can just end. I mean, there's...
Yeah, that's fine too.
I have no idea. Well, folks, I don't know what this podcast is going to edit down to. I don't blame you if you don't want to watch or listen to it. But I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Not this, something else. Fridays, 11 a.m., noon Central Time, and good night.